Hi, welcome to this week's episode of Fayetteville Public Library's Kids Create. My name is Miss Alyson, and it's great to have you with me today. The holiday season is well underway, and one of my very favorite parts about it is the Christmas lights. I love to drive around and look at them, and of course the Fayetteville Square lights are beautiful. I've also had the lights up at my house for a little while, definitely way before Thanksgiving, which I usually do, but I may have been a little earlier this year just because I was in the mood for some extra cheer and color and light. And so the projects today I'm going to show you deal with Christmas lights and using your fingers to make them, which is always fun when it comes to art. Let me show you the first project. You're going to create an outline of Christmas lights with chalk, and then you're going to smudge them with your fingers, and it kind of creates that glow that you see around them at night. This is one version, and then this is another, and I think I actually may like this second one better. I used sidewalk chalk, and something about the texture of it worked better for doing the smudging. I went back and bought some regular chalkboard chalk, but it just, because it was the smaller sticks were easier to handle than the big pieces of sidewalk chalk. But I don't know, I think the sidewalk chalk may have a better effect, but you can certainly experiment with it at home and see which kind works best for you. So what you're going to need is some black paper, and you're going to need to create a little template of a Christmas light bulb, and this is the shape of the light bulbs we had on the tree when I was a little girl. And then you'll need, like I said, you'll need the chalk, black paper, and you're going to need some cotton balls, and I'll show you how to use those in just a little bit. So I've got a little piece of black paper clipped to this clipboard so I can have a good solid background to work on and prop up to show you. And so all you have to do is just put your template on top of your black paper and hold it down with your fingers, and then you're just going to do an outline around the template, and I would go over it several times, and you'll see it looks pretty messy, and that is okay. It's another one of those projects where it doesn't have to be exactly perfect, which are my favorite. And so it doesn't matter that the outline's not perfect because you're going to be smudging it with your fingers. And so once you have your outline, you've gone over it a few times, just take your fingertip and just smudge outward away from the shape of the light. Don't go inside of the outline, go outside. And that's what creates that glow. And you can just go over it as many times as you want with your fingers. And then if it still doesn't quite have as much glow as you want, you can add some more chalk and then use your fingers to go out again. Okay, that's how you do it. And you use the cotton ball. The website that I saw for this project actually suggested using a cotton ball to smudge the lights, but I found that my fingers worked better, and that's a lot more fun. But the cotton ball does work to clean up the black paper around your lights, because you're going to get some fingerprints and some chalk dust and things like that. But the cotton ball does a nice job of kind of tidying that up. So that's an example. I can make another one for you. Yeah, that's how it does. Yeah, that's how it works. Pretty easy, but it has just a really neat effect. So let me do one more. And this time, I think I'll use pink. Okay, there's a little piece of paper. Hold that Christmas light template under your fingers where it won't move, and just take that chalk and go over it. Oh, at least a couple of times. Okay. And then use your finger. Remember, go outward. Just like that. Just keep smudging it around, and then add some more if you want to get an even brighter effect. But that's how you do it. And you can just use the same little piece of paper. You don't have to do a bunch of these. You can just move it around your paper as you get each light finished. So you just take, you can use a piece of white chalk or a white coloring pencil and draw your string. and then you can just move the template around wherever you want the lights to join up on that string. And there you have your glowing Christmas lights. Isn't that pretty? I just love how that turned out. Yeah. Okay, the second project using your fingers to create Christmas lights, it uses paint. So what I did was I kind of did an abstract version of Christmas tree branches. You can see them zigzagging across the page. And then I used a paint pen to make curlicue for the Christmas tree light wire. And then I just put paint on my fingertips and just dotted them wherever I wanted the lights to land. I love that. I think that is really cute. So just to give you an idea of the different ways that you can do this, it doesn't have to just be on a Christmas tree. If you can find a coloring page on the internet of a house like I did. Here we go. Yep, and I went ahead and I've already colored it. Looks like it's outside in the forest with the snow falling, and there's some smoke coming out of the chimney. And I've already started to draw the string for the lights to go on, okay? So I just used a magic marker for that. I'm going to finish it up while I have in front of me before I put the paint on. So I think I'll put another string right there. So yeah, you can just put it around the roof, around the doorway, and around the windows. All right, and you can use whatever paint you want. You can use washable paint. I've got these little tubes of acrylic paint, and they're teeny-tiny, so they are really easy to just put on my fingertip. So I'm just going to squeeze a little dab, and this is really fun. And I'm just going to put them in different places, just like that. Okay, so there are some red lights. And I think I'll use blue next. Put it on a different finger. Yep. Ah. Can't go wrong with finger painting. And just find another place to put it here and there. Yep. Okay. I got a little thick there. I think I'll put some right there. See how it's working? Aren't those fun? And those are your fingerprints. It kind of makes a neat keepsake to keep up with. When you get older, you can go back and look and see how tiny your fingerprints were. And then I'm going to use purple this time. Again, pick a different finger, or you can wash your fingers between each paint color if you like. And put some there, and a little bit there. Got that little thick. And that's how you do it. And you've got fingerprint lights. But you can use, like I said, a coloring page of a house that's out in the snow, and you can put lights on the outside of the house. Or you can find a coloring page of a Christmas tree, or draw your own, like I did. And then draw the string. And you don't have to use a paint pen. You can use just a regular crayon or magic marker, and then put those dots of light. How about that? Isn't that fun? You get to enjoy all the pretty colors of Christmas lights, and you get to have fun with finger painting. I hope you enjoyed these two pieces, or these two art projects, and as always, it would be great to see how yours turn out, so you're welcome to post photographs of your work underneath this video on the library's Facebook page. Thanks for joining me again, and I will see you soon. Bye!